Alrighty. I'm now going to try and start a run of Jeopardy for the PlayStation 2. I've never played this version of Jeopardy at all, so let's see how we do.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Hopefully I'll be able to start a run for this.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks. It's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all of you.
Thank you very much, Alex.
I'll bet you can't wait to see the first round categories, so here they are.
Alright, what do you have for me?
Royal female nicknames.
Okay.
That's so cliche. Crossword clues, D.
D quotation marks.
Who played them on TV? People.
Basic category.
And rounding out, we have fashion statements.
And there's a daily double
Player
in
one, let's
there.
get the ball rolling.
Let's start with Crossword Clues D for 200, please.
There is nothing like one. 4 letters.
What we were looking for was this.
A dame. Okay. Let's try cliche for 200.
If you complain in vain, you may be doing this up the wrong tree.
What is barking?
Right, pick again.
Cliche for 400.
The gang that couldn't shoot straight couldn't hit the broadside of one of these structures.
What is barn?
You bet.
Cliche 600.
When I get nutty, people say I've got bats in this lofty place.
What is belfry?
That's it.
Same category, 800. Answer there,
Daily
daily
double.
double. Well, it's early in the game,
Player
so
one, please make
I'll
your
bet
wager
everything.
now. Here's the clue.
By leaving a place or situation you don't like, you vote with these body parts.
Oh, what are... Or feet? I don't know.
Very
Alright, I got it! Cliche 1000.
Dealing with one's obsessions is like having one of these animals by the tail.
What is a tiger?
correct.
Tiger by the tail, okay.
Okay, player three.
People for 200.
This comedian made the dean's list at Queens College. What would his TV neighbor Kramer think of that?
Who is Jerry Seinfeld?
Well done, yes. Over to you, player one.
Crossword Clues D for 400.
Oven or Uncle Preceder. 5 letters.
This is the correct question.
Dutch, okay. Let's go who played him on TV for 200.
Keith Partridge.
Who was David Cassidy?
Very good. Player two, what'll it be?
I'll take who played him on TV for 400.
Stuart McMillan.
is Rock Hudson?
Correct.
Alright. Okay.
Player 3, your turn.
Who played him on TV for 600?
Larry Sanders.
Who is Gary Shandling?
That's it.
Okay.
Your choice, Player 2.
Who played him on TV for 800?
Charlie Salinger.
Don't know.
Who is Matthew Fox?
Right you are. Okay, Player 3.
Who played him on TV for 1,000?
Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable.
Oh, I know this one. Who is Bill Cosby? Okay. There we go.
Exactly. Player 1, what'll it be now?
Crossword Clues D600.
Wealthy widow. 7 letters.
What is a dowager?
Very good.
Never heard of that term.
Your choice, Player 2.
Royal female nicknames for 200.
Prime Minister Tony Blair dubbed her the People's Princess.
Who is Diana?
Yes.
Okay.
Player 1, your
Crossword
turn.
Clues D800.
Off with their heads. 10 letters.
This is the
What is
correct question.
decapitate? Alright, let's finish the category.
A German's Germany. 11 letters.
Here's what we were looking for.
Deutschland. Alright, let's go somewhere else. People for 400.
This American Gothic artist was an assistant professor of fine arts at the University of Iowa in 1934.
Here's what we were looking for.
Grant Wood.
Hey, you're still up, Player 1.
People 600.
This Raging Bull director was a supervising editor on the 1970 Woodstock documentary.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
And it's Martin Scorsese.
Hey, you're
Okay,
still up, Player
fashion
1.
statements 200.
When you praise someone highly, you take this off to him.
What is... hat?
Very good. You pick again.
Fashion statements for 4.
When you have a secret agenda, you have something up this, like a crafty conjurer.
What is sleeve?
Precisely. Pick again.
Do this up, and you're putting on your finery. Do it down, and you're scolding someone.
What is talk?
No.
Oh no, I didn't mean talks.
This is what we wanted.
Oh, but I was wrong. But it was wrong anyway. Fashion statements 800.
To be discharged or dismissed is to get this piece of footwear.
What is boot?
Yes.
Fashion statement's 1,000.
Shirt feature term for a professional whose job generally doesn't involve manual labor.
Anyone at all? What we were looking for was this.
White collar. People 800.
In 1968, this future Reform Party presidential candidate's stock in EDS made him a billionaire.
Who is H. Ross Perot?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Player 3, you choose.
Royal female nicknames for 400.
She was the untamed heifer and the Virgin Queen.
This is what we wanted.
Elizabeth I.
People for 1,000.
In her first #1 solo hit, she asked, "What's love got to do with it?"
Who is Tina Turner?
That's it exactly.
Tina Turner, okay.
Player 2, it's your turn.
Royal female nicknames for 600.
Mark Antony called her the Queen of Queens.
Who is Cleopatra?
Right you are.
Okay.
All right, player 3, what'll it be?
Royal female nicknames for 800.
Answer.
Ferdinand's wife, the Catholic of 15th century Spain.
Here's what we were looking for.
Queen Isabella I.
The final answer on this board is
The 19th century's Widow of Windsor.
Who is Queen Victoria?
That's right.
Yep. Alright, that does it for the first round.
Okay, that's all for the Jeopardy round. Now we'll take a look at the scores.
Alright, at the end of the first round, I have the lead with 4,600. Player 2 has 3,400 and player 3 is 3,600. Player 2 will select first in the double Jeopardy round. And we're going to start that round right now.
Now it's time for the double Jeopardy round. And remember, dollar values double, and we have 2 daily doubles for you on this board.
Okay. Let's see the categories.
Here are the categories for the double Jeopardy round.
Cut once.
Cut once.
Cut in quotation marks,
What's the
so we know
quotation
what that
mark?
means. Sports.
Sports.
Alright.
Historic dates. Around the world.
15th.
15th.
And
And our final category,
anagrammed Hitchcock
anagrammed
films.
Hitchcock films.
As Alex mentioned earlier, there are 2 daily doubles
Player
hiding
2,
on the board
you
in
have
this
the
round.
honor.
And player 2 is going to select first.
Anagrammed Hitchcock films for 400.
Marine.
This is what we wanted.
Marnie. Oh. Okay, just have to switch something.
I'll try Around the World for 400.
George Washington wrote, "No estate in United America is more pleasantly situated than this home, his."
What is the White House?
No, too bad.
No.
What we were looking for was
Mount
this.
Vernon.
15th for 400.
Ratified in 1870, it bars denying voting rights based on race, color, or previous condition of servitude.
Anybody? This is the correct
The
question.
15th Amendment. Okay.
Historic dates for 400.
In 1945, May 7th was called VE Day, and September 2nd was called this.
Anybody? Here's what we were looking for.
VJ Day. Okay.
Cut once for 400.
Dining utensils.
What is cutlery?
Very good.
Sports for
Over to you,
400.
Player One.
On April 13, 1997, this 21-year-old golfer became the youngest to win the Masters.
And I think he's 39 years old now. Who is Tiger Woods?
Right.
Sports for 800.
After winning 5 NBA championships, the Lakers moved to Los Angeles in 1960 from this Minnesota city.
What is Minneapolis?
Hey, you're correct.
Sports 1200.
Gordie Howe's 1,687 games with this Detroit team is the most by a player on one team in the National Hockey League.
What are the Red Wings?
Right. Pick again.
Sports for 16.
The Johnny Petraglia Open and the AMF Dick Weber Classic have been major tournaments in this sport.
Johnny Petraglia Open. What is golf?
No, and I am sorry.
No.
Anyone? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Bowling. Okay. Sports 2000.
This Winter Olympic sport is contested in 2-man and 4-man events.
What is the bobsled?
Very good. You pick again.
Cut once 800.
It's the Constitution State.
Nobody? What we were looking for.
Oh,
is this.
Connecticut. Okay. Cut once 1200.
Answer? The
And there's a
double.
daily double.
Player one, please make your wager now.
I'll go 1600.
Here's the clue.
Hair is very closely cropped in this style.
What is buzz cut?
I'm going to need to ask the judges about that. You got it.
Yes, they gave it to me. Cut once for 1600.
A murderer. Or an aggressively dangerous person.
What is a cutthroat?
Hey, you got it.
Cutthroat. Okay.
Player three, you choose.
Cut once for 2,000.
Located in India, this city is about 50 miles west of Bangladesh.
What is Delhi?
Good guess, but no.
No.
This is the correct question.
Calcutta was what we needed.
Historic
That
dates
response
for
did-
800.
Her response didn't even have cut in
On
it.
the French Revolutionary calendar, this 1789 date of the Bastille's fall might have been 25 Messidor.
Nobody? Here's what we were looking for.
14th of July.
Anagrammed Hitchcock films for 800.
Rig vote.
Anybody? Here's what we were looking for.
Vertigo.
15th for 800.
Ptolemy XV of Egypt co-ruled with this queen, his mother.
Anyone? Here's what we were looking for.
Cleopatra.
Around the World for 800.
This Canadian island province also includes the smaller islands of Lennox and St. Peter's.
I live in Canada. I had better get this correct. What is Prince Edward Island? Oh. No. There we go.
You bet.
Round the world 1200.
Over to you, player one.
The 1,000-ton Silver Sturgeon is the largest riverboat operating on this major London river.
What is the Thames River?
Right. Pick again.
Round the world 16.
Gabriel Prosser and Nat Turner led slave insurrections in this eastern U.S. state.
Here's what we were looking for.
Virginia. Let's finish the category.
Eureka College in Illinois is the alma mater of this actor and U.S. president born not far off in Tampico.
This is the correct question.
Ronald Reagan. Okay. 15 for 12. Answer there.
Daily double.
The other daily double.
Player one, please make your wager now.
I'm only going to risk 1,000.
Here's the clue.
It begins, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle?
What is the 15th Psalm? Or, wait, what is Psalm 15?
Right.
Okay. 15th for 16.
A veteran of the War of 1812, this James was the 15th President of the United States.
What we were looking for
James
was this.
Buchanan. 15th for 2000.
The 15th Pope with this Gospel writer's name reigned from 985 to 996.
Anyone? This is the correct
John.
question.
Okay. Historic dates 12.
The 1,000-year Byzantine Empire ended May 29, 1453, when this city fell to the Turks.
This is what
And that
we
city
wanted.
was Constantinople. Anagram Hitchcock films for 12.
Shy Cop.
What is Psycho?
Right.
Hitchcock 16.
Bed Shirt.
This is the
The
correct
Birds.
question.
Hitchcock 2000.
Laid from Red Rum.
This is the correct question.
Dial M for Murder. Okay, 2 clues left. Historic dates for 2000.
The Russian Revolution began November 7th, 1917, or October 25th on this calendar, named for a Caesar.
Anyone? Here's what we were looking
The
for.
Julian calendar. Okay. And let's take a look at the last
And
clue for
finishing off this
$1,600.
He had a historic date with Nora Barnacle, June 16, 1904, the day on which Ulysses is set.
Who was James Joyce?
You bet.
Yep. And that does it for the Double Jeopardy round.
And that brings us to the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's take a quick look at the scores.
Nice work, player one. You're in the lead right now.
So it's a runaway game here. I have 13,200. Player 2 has 5,000, and player 3 has 3,200. I cannot be caught.
It's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll read the category and then give you a few seconds to consider your wager.
Okay. And our category for Final Jeopardy
Museums.
is museums.
Go ahead, make your wager.
I will go for 1,800.
Here's the clue. Good luck.
Thank you.
The Conspiracy Museum opened in this Texas city in 1995.
I will say what is Dallas. I could be wrong on this though, but it's just a guess.
Let's see if you got the right
Plus,
question.
I'm gonna win either. Plus, even if I'm wrong, I'm still gonna win the game.
Player three, you said
Player 3 said Dallas.
quite the gamble, player three.
Yes!
But it was worth it, wasn't it? Good for you.
Alright, so player 3 double. He goes to 6,400. Let's
Player
see
two,
player 2's
your question.
response. Austin. Well, we know that that's not right.
Ouch. No. How much did you wager on that?
And player 2 risked everything. She goes to 0.
Ooh, sorry. Player one, your question was
And I said Dallas. We know that that's right.
absolutely right. And your wager on that?
And I risked 1,800. So I start a run for this with a total of $15,000.
You are all to be commended for your play. Congratulations.
And we will see you
to our
next time
winner.
on Jeopardy!